Oh, no, you don't. No, Ruby. Ruby, I'm going to spray you. Ruby, I'm going to spray you. Sweetie, don't. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't be mad at me. Sweetie, I don't want you to stick with them horns, baby. I love you, but I don't want to get stuck with them horns. Oh, goodness gracious, Ruby. Oh, no, ma'am. Guys, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't want to get stuck with them horns. I'm tired of being, stuck all the time. Poked and prodded. No one wants to be poked and prodded all the time, do they? And I found a solution by just spraying them down when I'm filling their waters up. I just spray at them, and they'll leave me alone. I know you're gonna be mad at me, but I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it, y'all. You saw for yourselves. I had to do it. Ruby Sue, baby. Come on up, Gary. Is it good, baby? It's so good. You love it? Who is biting me in the behind? Why would you be doing that, sweetie? Why would you be doing that to Daddy, huh? That's funny to you? You scared me. You scared me so bad. Alright. I'll let you guys be. So we've come over to feed our calves and little Gary. But the problem is little Gary's not here. And I don't think it's a problem necessarily. But just an observation. Hold on, Ruby. Little Gary has walked off. Move, Danny. Danny, move. Danny, move. You're going to pin me between a rock and a hard place. Danny, you can't do it. Danny. Ah, Danny. Y'all need to move. Lord. Danny. Danny is so worried she's not going to get something that someone else is. And I have to risk life and limb every darn day with this girl. Hold on. Girls. Girls. We don't put food. Danny, move, sweetie. Danny, you're going to be the cause of me getting hurt. I love her. Don't think I'm being mean to her, because I'm not. But, now, if you're all concerned about little Gary, this is kind of neat how he's walked off down here. And when I pulled up, Gary was with all the girls down the far tree line. Come on, Gary. He's like, my God, that's a long walk. It is a long walk, Gary. But walking's good for him, friends. Oh, my Lord. Look how wonderful you all look. I love these girls. And boys, Prince Willie Joe. Okay, well, hello there. Hi. What a beautiful girl you are, too. Wow, how lucky am I to come up and see such a pretty girl, huh? Oh, no. I love you so much. Let's walk over here. Come on, let's walk over here. I want to peek at all these girls and boys over here. You guys are all out under the tree of life, y'all. This is our tree of life. Hello. Good morning. Aren't they just wonderful? Hello there, beautiful. You're like, who are you? That's the crazy man. He is the crazy man. Hey, Jolene. Hi, sweetie. You look thin, baby. Is it because of him sucking away all your nutrients? Prince Willie Joe. And then look here. Oh, my goodness gracious, y'all. That's Serenity and her mom, Jezebel. All right, let's check on little Gary. See what's taking him so long. I'm gonna take this food bowl here with me. So Gary actually had a plan to be able to feed him away from the girls so he can have all of his pain pills to himself. Hey, buddy. Hi, sir. How are you, handsome? Hungry? Here. Here's your food. There you go. All right. Oh, he's like ready for some food. He's hungry. Been a lot of work over here. A lot of work on old Gary. And looky here, he can eat without having any of the girls bother him over here. That's pretty smart, little Gary. That's a really smart thing to do very smart. So I'm gonna grab this other bucket over here while I'm out and about. This is one of those old buckets that came from when Jamie had the horses over here. The protein licks came in these. They make wonderful buckets. All right, we're gonna go over now and feed Sadie. And today we're gonna work on installing our security cameras. It's a sponsorship with Longhorns. Yeah, you heard me right. It's a sponsorship with a surveillance camera. And the name of the company is Longhorns. I'm not just making up that. And I'm not trying to mimic or make fun of anybody, but when you watch the YouTube that they sent me on the sponsorship stuff, that's how the fella says their name. Longhorns. He like growls it. He does. He growls the name. So I'm not being insensitive to anybody, y'all. So what I'm going to start doing for my little ladies here and for Gary is I'm not going to use the automatic water filler. I'm here every single day anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and just leave my water hose running in here, fill it up. And then whenever I want to change it out, I can just simply dump it and move it down a little bit further. And I'll just keep moving it around here in the shade. This is what happens when you leave it on the filler. Every time you empty it, you just make a really nasty, sloshy mess around here. And it takes a couple of days to dry up. So I think if I just keep moving the trough around and using the water hose, I have a 20-foot water hose here, I believe. It's 20 foot. Uh-oh. Baby, haven't I already shown you I don't have anything else to eat? I can do this longer than you can, sweetie. I can do this game longer than you can, okay? She's not hungry, y'all. She's just rude. Sweetie, that's the water hose, sweetie. What are you doing, Ruby Sue? Baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love her, but she's one of those who's kind of hard to love. Right? You all know the type. Those who are harder to love than others. And Ruby Sue's one of those. But no, I think I have a solution to the bull water. And I think that we're doing pretty good over there. And so now we're going to turn our focus on the little ladies here, our little heifers. But what I don't want are my animals standing around in sloshy, nasty, muddy water trying to get a drink. And so without having the automatic water filler, it will have to be filled up every day because they will drink that much water. But they also have a pond if they ever need to. There is a pond down in this front pasture. So I never have to worry about these guys here running out of water. Gary's looking good. And I'm so happy he's able to get all of his painkillers himself and didn't have to share them with the girls this time. And he's still hungry. Can y'all believe that? He's like, oh, that's pretty good. I have a little bit more of that. Those are empty, Gary. He may want to come out and drink of water now. What do you think, sweetie? Is it so yummy? Isn't she just gorgeous? So a lot of folks have asked about the tag in her ear. So there's a test that you have to give a cow before you can trade it or sell it or move it along. is called the Baines. I believe it's spelled B-A-N-E-S, a Baines test. Now, I don't claim to know much about the test, but it is something that cows have to be tested for. And I've seen before, if you ever move an animal into an auction without it being tested, and if it ends up coming back as testing positive, then those auction houses have all kinds of problems. They have to go back and tell and alert everybody who bought from them over however many days or weeks that it's been. And Baines is a pretty serious disease that your cows can get. And I don't think you can eat the meat of a cow who tested positive for Baines. So I should have done more research about it before I talked to you all about it. But if we ever get to the point to where we're able to move cows along, like Prince Willie Joe, you okay, sweetie? Or Lord Grayson, then we'll absolutely have to have them Baines tested. Sweetie, stop, sweet girl. And so it's just a simple matter of taking a little sample of blood and having it sent in. And then just like your rabies, when they test for rabies, and they always give you a little rabies, a little red rabies heart for your dog. Same thing for your cows, except it goes on their ear. Right, sweetie? Right, sweet girl? So all of the cows that we've got in from Longhorn Rancher Jake, sweetie, along with the cows we got from the other folks over here, okay, sweet baby, have all been Baines tested, so we're good. I mean, look, we're making a mess over here. We don't want to get this ground all nastied up. There's a lot of pressure in this hose, which is great. It helps the trough fill up a lot faster. But I can get me a weight and zip tie it onto the water hose to help hold that hose in the trough so I don't have to stand here beside it and watch it. But what I don't want to do is have that hose go out and get the ground all nasty, because after the trough is full, you can't move it. The difference in Danny and Ruby is that she just wants to love. She doesn't confuse love with play fighting. That's probably also the difference in having little boys and little girls. I don't know this for a fact. I've never had little girls. But I bet you that if you have a daughter and you want to play, you play soft. And you play things like Barbies or doll or whatever little girls want to play. Jamie said that with her niece, she liked to play garage sale. So Jamie would go over to play with her niece, and her niece would gather up all kinds of things around little dolls and things like chapstick and whatever else, and make Jamie come to the garage sale. Patsy, what are you doing, sweetie? And so it was a game they played, garage sale. Okay, cute, right? But not me. Having little boys, I had to play wrestling. I had to play football. I had to play Fight Club. So those are the kind of games, G.I. Joe. So the games that little boys play and what little girls play, and I don't speak for all little girls, but some, is a whole lot, Patsy, you be sweet to her, is a whole lot different. Depending on, Patsy, be sweet. What are you going to do, toss me around? You going to toss me around, sweetie? You want to toss daddy around? You nasty mouth. You have a nasty tongue, sweetie. Hey, Charlene. She's like, why am I here with all these little girls? She's a little bit older than they are. These guys are all yearlings, meaning they're just over a year old. She's probably going near a year and a half, maybe even almost 2 years now. She's still a heifer, though, because she's never been bred. But all these girls, I still think she's probably the toughest one that we have out here. She's a tough cookie. We love her. Oh, Patsy.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.